What up, you little goobers? There's a new patch coming very soon, and with a new patch comes meta shakeups and meta speculations, and that's what we'll be doing today is a meta prediction. That's what I was doing with my chat yesterday on stream, and hey, you want to be involved in that? I stream most days, so, you know, come on by and join the party. We were doing some speculation. The next patch is quite small, but has a lot of meta implications, especially with all the AD lines getting buffed, the completely unnecessary Lulu buff, and many, many more. I think some of the stuff we talk about might surprise you. It also might not if you're a god gamer, you know, if you're in on the tech. So anyways, guys, yeah, the following is just kind of like a lightly edited clip from my stream. Don't mind the emerald rank in the top left. I was for funning on my Smurf that day. I am definitely not an emerald player. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy it and good luck on the next patch. Here are things I think will be good next patch. Maybe not immediately, but I think there are going to be multiple successful play styles next patch. Okay, so if you want to play AD, I think just playing it like exactly how you guys are talking about, exactly what you guys are saying. You slam the AD flex items, you slam this shit, and then you from this opener, you can do a lot of things. You have a lot of options from this opener because you can play KDA Kai'Sa reroll. If you itemize this and then like you natural a Kai'Sa 2, and then you get dropped a Kai'Sa Chosen, GG. You take the Kai'Sa Chosen, I think Kai'Sa reroll will be pretty good next match. Her entire line got buffed. Kai'Sa Chosen got buffed. So what up, Ritra? Anyways, yeah, so you can play that. You can stop off and do that, easy. Or obviously you take this into the Caitlyn Ezreal flex, like you guys know how to play. Like you just drop that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then play whatever else you want for your front line. GG. So yeah, I think the AD flex line is going to be very good because it has a lot of outs, especially if the Kai'Sa reroll comp is good, which I think it will be good next patch. People already played in China, but I think that comp actually fucking sucks. I don't know what's going on over there, but I think it fucking sucks. Kai'Sa main. Every time I play it, that shit fucking it can't kill Yone. It can't kill Yone or Riven. Like it just can't kill them. So, but I think it'll be good next patch because people won't be playing Yone and Riven very much. And then also Kai'Sa got buffed and the rest of her fucking line got buffed. So, and MF got buffed and Lilia got buffed and Kennen got buffed. Cool. And then also just, you have an out that you can play Ezreal because Ezreal got buffed. Anyways, all right. And then I think another successful strategy you can play next patch is you get Superfan AP opener. I don't know. You get something like, because Nami didn't get touched. Nami's still going to be a fucking beast. But if you get like, I don't know, Superfan headliner, this drop, I mean, random sentinel, but obviously the one we want is this one. Her Superfan item would be this. So the fuck is a spark? You know, some opener like this. So if you have an opener like this, I think you take TF out of your rotation unless you're Giga High Roll, because TF, I don't know why they're nerfing TF. Like I have actually no idea why they're nerfing TF and Disco. I don't get that. So the TF comp, what people misunderstand about the TF comp, they think it's OP. The TF comp is not OP. It's just fucking high roll. Like, you're playing a TF2, a Blitz 2, an Alawi 2, a Ziggs 2, a Kiana. Like, it's just fucking high roll. It's hard to stabilize, actually, because you need to hit so much shit to stabilize. You hit a Blitz 2, TF2, and, like, have Disco chosen, or hit an Alawi and a Ziggs 1 with the other two upgrades. Like, it's, like, really hard to stabilize, actually. Yeah, it's a high roll comp. It's my least favorite comp to play on this patch. You have to be so high roll. So that's all to say, they're over nerfing the shit out of TF. Like I don't think you should play TF anymore unless you're really high roll. If you're really high roll, the cap is really high because you get to play Sona 2. You get to play all the shit I just said. Sona 2, Alawi 2, Ziggs 2. Like that core is so fucking broken. Anyways, so if you get an opener like this, you have a lot of outs because mid game. You know, what if you get Seraphine chosen, you natural bunch of Seraphines? You could totally play Seraphine carry. Seraphine carry is pretty good right now. And one of our bad matchups is like the frontline AD carries sometimes. It kind of depends on what's going on, but one of our bad matchups getting taken away. One of our bad matchups is being added though. Ezreal can sometimes fuck up your matchup. Sometimes. And then also she's really good in the Disco, and Disco won't be as meta. But I just think this line is getting buffed a lot, and I think she's good, and Lulu's getting buffed. Like Lulu's one of your outs as well. So I think you take either Seraphine or Lulu chosen, either one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? The fuck am I missing? I'm missing a Superfan. Oh, because I'm still Superfan chosen. That's why that confused me. It's everything. Yeah. Live everything. Fuck is death cap? +1. And then Lulu is this +2. Yeah. And then you play Ari. And then you play Akali at 8. GG. This comp is very easy. I think this will be one of your outs. And then one of your other outs will be +1. Probably GS or Gunblade. So not part my shoulder. You literally make the same comp. Country has turned out to be one of my favorite comps. Yeah, Country's cool. I think Country will still be good next patch. It's gotten no changes, except for Vex being nerfed a little bit. But I just think 3-cost rerolling will not be as good because people won't be rerolling Riven and shit as much. So it won't be as free to hit. Yeah. Also, like the way they did, the things they did to, well, you know what? Because I was about to say also the things they did to Chosen, because so the Chosen buy sell shit is gone, right? But the existing rules of headliners still exist. So what I mean by that is they're getting rid of the hidden rules, but the rules that aren't hidden is if you skip a Chosen, like if you skip Spellweaver headliner, you won't see a Spellweaver +1 for like 4 to 7 rounds. Like that still exists, and you can't manipulate it at all because buy selling does nothing next patch. That's at least that's what Mordog said. That's the language he used. He said buy selling will not impact your shit at all. So that means it would fall under the normal rules, and the normal rules are if you skip the headliner, you don't see that version of a headliner for 4 to 7 shops. I believe that is a rule. So it's actually harder to force 3-cost rerolls because if you were to skip a Crowd Diver Katarina, for example, then for 4 to 7 shops, you won't see a Crowd Diver Yone. You could see Yone Edgelord and Yone Heartsteel. That's the fix, but you can't actually see the if you're like going for 1, you know. Vex is the best unit right now. Yeah, Vex is so overtuned, it's crazy. Anyways, she's being nerfed next patch though. But that's all to say. I was about to say, so that affects execution or reroll, right? You can see the same champ, but not the same trait. This is true. Yes. Yeah. So that's what I mean. You won't be able to force the one you want. You know, like how you can on this patch. This patch, you can force the one you want because you can manipulate it by buy selling. Now, next patch is better, but I'm just saying you can't force a particular reroll anymore. Now, about the country thing, they buffed Urgot, so maybe you can actually take Urgot as primary Chosen in that comp and feel good about it because they buffed Urgot's late game. So maybe country will still be fine. You feel me? All right, it's hard to focus when this song is playing. Okay, so what are some of the other outs? Dude, also they buffed, I think Corki reroll when you're high rolling it, it'll be really good next patch. I think Corki reroll is already playable if you hit it for free. But I think it'll be pretty good next patch. They're buffing Corki. They buffed Garen last patch and the patch before that. They buffed 8-bit last patch. And then Corki reroll. And then they buffed Superfans. And you play Superfan with Corki reroll. So I position Urgot new meta so he hits only 1 target. Oh, maybe. Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see what it looks like. I'm thinking probably not. But maybe that's some late game tech. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's some late game tech. Not sure. Because what he would do... All right. Let's put Urgot on board. Where the fuck is Urgot? Oh, okay. All right. So let's say you did this with Urgot, right? And then he's fighting an isolated target here. He kills isolated target, and then he walks to this hex, and then he would be bursting the rest of their front line. You know what I'm saying? Like if they had more front line here, he would walk here, burst the front line, and then would walk to the back line. That sounds pretty good. Late game. Now, early game, you'll still like position I still want to do this. Like slightly to the side, hitting at an angle. Like it won't always happen like that, but if he does burst, walks up, boom, walks back. Sounds kind of good. And then also, okay, let's talk about, also, if you play this AP opener, well, I don't know, actually. Never mind. I think it's actually hard to play that. I was about to talk about Lux, but I think it's actually hard to play Lux from this. It's just like you have to flip your board so much. Also, if you get a Bruiser opener, and then you build 80 carry items, like this dude will still be a beast. Let's say you build something like this. You build that for tempo, and then you're like, all right, I'm playing Zed. Like, all right, I'm playing like 8 Zed or something, right? You're playing this opener. Fuck it, you natural set from box, from orb. Your opener something like this. And then your level 7 roll down. Your level 7 roll down. You have some components on bench. You hit 1 Zed. You hit a Zac. You hit 1 Zed. You hit a Zac. You have some leftover shit on your bench still, like uncommitted items. Lux EDM chosen. Lux EDM chosen. Uncommitted items on bench. You have like a fucking Hodge sitting there or something. I don't know. You know, you're already like you got to be kind of healthy if you want to do this kind of play though. You can't be like super low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you add the jacks, and then the fuck is the jacks? Add the jacks. Sample your Lux or your Zed, either one. Probably sample your Lux for a bit. Go 8. Go 8. Roll for your Zed 2. Swap this out
for... Now, this is if you have tempo. You need to have some health. If you're low on health, you're going to have to like fucking send it on 7. So, and then stay there and like go for Lux 3. And then you play Kiana. And then you either sample Zed or Lux. GG. I think this comp will be good too. Early Bruiser Olaf chosen? Yeah, he's good. Okay. And then also, whenever you build like this though, and you got like Olaf opener or something like that, you can just play Karthus Akali. And I wonder if next patch, I wonder if next patch we can go back to just buying whatever 4 costs frontline 80 carry chosen we get offered. So like, I wonder if you could just on rip, just buy this chosen, like buy this one. I don't think you can buy Poppy chosen still, unfortunately. I just don't think he's powerful enough. Unless you have like an Ezreal 2 or something, you think you can take Poppy. But I wonder if like next patch you can just like build like this, play tempo, and then you can play any of these 3 chosen. Because Viego chosen actually feels pretty good on patch, like right now. And it'll probably be even better next time, because he won't just be getting obliterated by Yone or Riven right into the beginning of the fight, if he's primary. And then a true damage Akali, I guess, is very good right now, because she can't one-shot Yone or Riven. And then she also just gets one-shot by them. Any other outs I need to consider? But I think, like, yeah, you can do like 80 flex. I think you can play this Lux board. I think you can play KDA reroll. I think you can play Ari next batch, because she won't get one-shot by Karthus, and there's not going to be a bunch of QSS 80 carries running around. Because I don't think QSS will be BIS on... I think QSS is actually BIS on Zed. Like, when he can like pop off. But people won't want to build QSS if you're playing for a 4 cost, because it's like hard to do that slam a lot of times. Early game. It's like not that hard to do that slam on stage 3 if you know you're about to play Yone in 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? You can still do that slam. I think QSS is BIS. I think QSS Hodge, this is Zed's best items. And then his items are really good on Akali. I don't think this is BIS on this guy. I think this guy is better with tankier items. Like Sterix BT +1 maybe. I'm not sure actually. Any other outs I'm failing to consider? So we covered 80 flex, 80 like Ezreal Caitlyn flex. We covered frontline 80 carry flex for 4 cost. We covered AP 2 and 3 cost reroll. I think Twitch with Twin Terror is still going to be good. Yeah, I like briefly touched on Karthus. I think Karthus, like, I think I'm like the worst Karthus player in the server. I'm not going to lie. The way I'm going to play Karthus is I think I'm going to play frontline 80 carry flex next patch, or just 80 flex. Like I'll play like Ezreal Caitlyn. And I think the way I'm going to play Karthus is I'm going to build for Zed or something like that. And if I get Viego chosen, then I'll play Karthus backline. So I'm not sure that you can do reroll Jinx. So they're buffing Punk a lot, and they're buffing Jinx by 5 AD, which is a lot. I think you could play if you're Giga High Roll, but not something you should force or anything. I think you got to be at Giga High Roll, like six Jinx on 1-3. AP Flex, Blitz or Thresh. No, I think Ari will be good, and probably Karthus. If you want to do Superfan in the Karthus, you can do that as well. I think you could do Superfan in the Karthus Akali, Ari Akali.